What's going on YouTube and Twitch? Welcome back to the shiny only run in Pokemon Omega Ruby. We are still trying to get our hands on that Trapinch. With us being at a count that I can't tell right out the gates because I can't see Trapinch's number. But we are getting pretty far into it. I'm pretty sure we're almost to Ralts' number, which was a bit over 100. And hopefully we get it soon because I would like to continue the game. For further ado, let's get started. Once I make my way over there. Yeah, what was that number at? 80. Oh wait. I just forgot. Gotta put a repel on. Got it. Would be kind of funny if I got this within the first 3 today or something like that. I highly doubt though. It's still rare nonetheless. Our odds aren't gonna get crazy until we get past 100. I'm pretty sure. Then it only really goes up if I can get the hard ones. Up. Sheer force. There we go. Yeah, I'm not expecting to get any of the boosted ones today because I have not worked on this hunt in a long time. So I don't know if I'll be able to keep up unless I got very lucky of it popping up next to me. Everything's working properly, I think. Yep. Quick attack. Not really too useful. Or, I mean, on Trapinch maybe, but when he evolves into Vibrava, it's gonna lose the usefulness. Mainly because that physical attack drops like a brick. Then you're just better off with E-Speed at that rate, I think. Okay, got it last second. Only time it could really hit me. Quick attack. This is probably gonna be a boosted one, meaning I'm probably not gonna be able to catch up to it. Yeah, it's a boosted. Yo, look how fast it moves. Oh, okay, well, I hit it. Decent odds right now. But we didn't get lucky, okay. I actually managed to hit a boosted because it spawned right next to me. Like I said, the only way I'm gonna hit one. And this one would have been a good one. I had 3 stars in potential. I mean, I'm pretty sure like almost max IVs. Like across the board. Because if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure each star is like 2 IVs. So 3 stars, 6. Or 5. I gotta boost one back to back. That's not even boosted. Why is it so fast? Bruh. Why was it so fast? Can someone explain why they're so fast right after a boost? Hey, Trapinch, please turn blue so I can keep playing the game. Here. Also, I have debated possibly just turning down the game speed to see if that'll help, but at the same time, I don't think it will because they'll move like a sloth. So, slowing down the mon won't really do anything when I'm also slow. This way? No, it's not. Way over here. Stuck on a rock. I don't know why I just froze there for a moment. Trying to contemplate where it was. Bruh. Actually not gonna use one because we need to get out of the desert and back into it. Bruh. And that's why I didn't use repel as soon as I walked back in. That moments. It was Fury Cutter. Pretty decent move for it when it's a Trapinch. Oh my. And I started walking because of course they have to make it that it's not a toggle for sneak. So I can accidentally slip and start walking by accident. One of the more annoying factors of this is that I can't really go top speed with sneaking. Come on, already turn blue. Or I guess teal. Sounds like kind of like, more of an aquamarine maybe? It's hard to like point out the exact color. Like, it's in that blue-green mix like range. And there's like 50 different types that are in there. This one also knows Fury Cutter. A little bit surprised with something like a little like 3 prints that like was the perfect distance out for sneaking. So you can just like attach it to like a controller and just keep yourself in that very small radius. So you have to get like a muscle memory for it, which is a pain. One knows Endure. You know, the annoying part is going to be if this thing has Arena Trap when I'm trying to catch it. Because I won't be able to swap to a False Swiper or a Hypnosis one. Actually, I don't even think I have a status anymore. I got rid of Yawn on my Swalot. Embargo is not really useful when only like I think 5 battles use items. Got that one last second. Notice we have like a lurker on the Twitch end. Mouse. I think my mouse just died. Yep. And this is why I keep batteries on my desk. Realizing now I'm starting to run a bit low. Actually, no, I got 2 packs here, never mind. There we go. 1 battery switch later. Missed my chance. I was a boosted. Get away. Darn it. Ah. Why do they have to be so fast? It's a Trapinch. They're better in Trick Room. Why are they fast? Don't say anything about being in a desert. It's still slow. If anything, it should be slower because it's an antlion. The whole thing is ambush. So no, it's Earth Power. This would be a really good one to get shiny. Darn it. There. An odd feeling. Darn it. I don't know why they make him tease you. Okay, that's what I meant earlier by, like, you can use the run to, like, sneak attack at last second. That was the example right there. I noticed it was about to disappear and I was close enough, so I hit B to speed up. It's risky, but if you can pull it off, it works. Oh, this Trapinch hates me. Let's be flipping Speedy Gonzalez. What? Oh, come on! Maybe the repel sabotaged me. I was about to hit it and the repel pops. I hit bulk up. That's what I get for spamming A. It's over there. It's up there. Oh, don't tell me it's a boosted one. It's boosted, I think. Yep. I am not catching this thing. Bruh, why is it over there? Bruh. Why did they do this? Why did Game Freak implement this feature? Why do they move, like, so fast when you have the good chance to get a shiny? Like, you don't even have a chance to get close to it, to read it sometimes. Like, it's literally up to luck if you can hit those things. So you have a chance on top of a chance to even encounter a boosted one. And that's if you're good at it. And newsflash, I'm not. Yeah, I am never doing a hunt like this again. Yeah, because these things will literally tease you with those smoke cloud ones. And move the second you get close to them. And no, you have to be sneaking the entire flipping time. And it's a game of cat and mouse. Well, the cat basically has a ball and chain attached to it. So basically Tom and Jerry. Okay, where's this one hiding at? It's over here. Darn it. And look at that, it's teasing. Gotcha. Now, Shadow keeps getting me because it shows a dark silhouette, and I know that the shiny is a darker color than the base form. I need Dark here to know what my odds are, because he's the one who is able to pull up the calculator. I suppose I could, but it'd probably just take a moment to get. I have to close one of the stream chats. I'd like to be able to check it at least. Got it. Okay, maybe I have a bit more leniency than I think. It's still a bit risky though to pull that trick off. No, I'm gonna pull up the calculator. Seems kind of dark, so. There it is. Okay, let's see. I do have the shiny charm in this file. My search level right now is 100. Okay, so it's a 1 in 308 chance if it's just naturally found. I think. Let's see. Search level 100, current chance 0, spawn number 1. It's falling chance of being shiny. Yeah, 1 in 380 on base chance right now. If I manage to get a boosted one, it's 1 in 203. And if it's not boosted, which I don't know what the difference is. Yeah. I don't know what it means by like, if not boosted and if that's not just the overall. Oh, it's probably just like average if I had to guess. Say, if not boosted, almost 1 in 400. But if we can get boosted, it gets like a 0.5 chance. But we're probably not hitting that, so. Because that's less than 1% still, and we'd have to hit the hard one. But at least the odds are going up. I mean, that's good odds for a shiny, I mean, considering, like, base odds are 1 in 4,096, and where is this thing? Why does it keep going up and down? Like, where are you, you little antlion? It's a trainer. I don't know how I didn't trigger that battle. Oh, of course it's boosted. And the second I find out it's boosted, it runs. That's what I mean. I didn't even know where it was. And it disappeared the second I saw it. Trap inch. think I'm gonna start seeing if I can get better at that pouncing trick. Because if I can, it will basically increase my chances of just being able to hit it. Yeah, I think I kind of got the distance down a little bit, but it's a little risky to play in certain spots. Also, gotta watch out for ledges, because my character could, like, catch on a corner. It'll definitely come in handy with the boosted ones, if I could get, like, at least close to it. Oh, there we go, Psycho Cut. Finally, Barca can hit! Give her a disarming voice, you're no longer fairy. You haven't been for a while. Finally, a physical psychic type move on Barca. I have like, I think a second kind of to get it. I'm gonna guess everyone's probably just out like on like dinner runs or something with their mothers today. Because today is Mother's Day. I did my stuff in the morning. I gotta wake up at the crack of dawn. This one I think is a guaranteed boosted, so be ready for speed. That's so far. Darn it! It's too far to be able to track down. Darn trap inch! Aim in the rear. It's just like every 10 encounters, the odds go a little bit up. And I know when you get past 100, they start to jump like a lot faster than like previous numbers. So at least I can say the odds are gonna start going up very fast. I mean, they're already like 10 times better this way, but you know what I mean. Darn it! Too far. I'm trying to do this running trick because we can get it down to a science. I can be able to use it to my advantage. Stop popping at the worst times, repels. Also, I think it's dumb that I can still spot you when it's not even visible on the map. think I'm gonna start calling this the pouncing tech. Because I got a brief moment of speed, but I gotta make sure I hit it, otherwise I'll lose the Mon. A lag spike in the game there. Where is it? This way? Yeah, I think. Oh, no, not one. It's a boosted one. It's a boosted one. No! Darn it, I didn't even run. I literally, like, a little tip of the thing joystick moved. Of course, it spawns right behind me, making me flinch. And it just failed to chain instantly because it doesn't want to search for it. You know, Dex Nav is technically my best method for hunting, but it is a pain in the rear in this area. Because I think it can only spawn on yellow sand, but then it can move around. This would be a really good one. It has earth power and like full potential. Darn it. You're getting all these ones that have very good stats, and then the shiny's gonna have like nothing. You are not learning Leer. That is like a level 5 move for a lot of mons. And you are a Gyarados. You do not need that. Okay, got that one last second. And it did not want to search. Okay. This little bastard. Quick, forgot about Linoon items. Ultra Ball, that might come in handy in a few moments. Okay, 1-star potential. Let's see what the new odds are now that it's at 110. Okay. If boosted, it's now a 1 in 177 chance. And base ones are now 1 in 350. So yeah, it jumped. Also, double kicks. That's what I meant. It jumped by like 50 points in some sense. Over 10 encounters. But that's if it's boosted. And we're not hitting boosted. Hit that one last second. How's it going, Joshua? Yeah, how's it going, man? Here, struggling with the Dex Nav in the desert. Unless you're wondering why my Blaziken still has Peck, it's because I haven't gotten any better moves for it. Kind of surprised I didn't even get a knockout. They're in the level gap. That's good to hear that you're doing well. Little pounce trick right there. Just run at the last second to get like distance covered. So what are you up to today? I think Blaze Kick might just knock it out. Yep. So you'd think I'd be an expert at this with 112 encounters under my belt, but no, I still suck at it. You're not running. Now I kick it in the face. Maybe that's why they run. Because they keep getting kicked. Yeah, it can run when it's underground. Darn it, never mind. I hate the boosted ones! Why are they so fast? Like, I have no time to react to that. It's like a game of whack-a-mole. When someone already moving in its direction and I'm right next to it, I'm not hitting it. My microphone is working. Should have been able to hear me. Wait, yeah, you're responding to me. What am I saying? I just hope this thing turns blue soon. Because I do not like hunting here. I'm enduring through at least one of these hunts just so I can actually say I did it. In every 10 encounters, I recheck the odds because they do go up pretty fast. So best to stay updated with it at least. Donkey wants to learn Slash. Let's see. You do not have an open move slot for that. There we go. Is this boosted? No, it's just fast. Gotcha. And you're not blue. Well, time to kick it. So Joshua, if you're still there, how are you doing? Like, what are you up to right now? Well, I'm here just kicking a bunch of trap-inch. Been a while since what exactly? Oh, I got it. Okay, there we go. This is boosted, so good chance here. And it's not blue. Okay. Yeah, been a while since what exactly? I don't know if you just have like very bad stream delay or something. I'm just up to the sensitivity of my mouse by accident. Yeah, my mouse has like a very unique feature where just hang out with your cat. Yeah, gonna be honest, it took me more of a dog person because of the profile picture. I think there's a Shiba Inu on it, if I'm not mistaken. There's no time to react to that. I was literally there for a split second. There's literally no way you can get close to that thing. Yeah, since you watched the stream? Yeah, it's been a bit since, why am I blanking what the last one you were at was? Was it one of the Sword and Shield ones? I think it was. We're starting off with boost, okay. Okay, well, that one was actually kind of slow for a boost. Could get lucky here. We did not get lucky here. But yeah, it's always nice to see you guys come around for the streams, I will say. Especially since at my current state where I'm a very small channel, every single viewer counts. And I get to, no, I can't speak. I cannot speak today. Yeah, like, when I'm as a smaller channel, you get to know your viewers a lot more personally in some sense. Like, I get to, like, know all you by habits. If that makes sense. So it's not like just like, oh yeah, there's like 5 people here who like this one category. Every single person I can somewhat get a general description of. Well, Sorry about that. It's very tiny on my screen. It is a cat. Yeah, from my POV, like, because it's a very small picture, it looks like a Shiba Inu, like, doing a snarl almost. Like a scrunched up face kind of deal. But when I get closer to the thing, I can kind of see the cat. And trust me, it's not bad eyesight. It's just, it's a very small picture on my screen. Yeah, not even gonna try that one. It's like caught on a rock. So, do you have a guesstimate of when we're probably gonna get this? Like, what do you think the research level is gonna be at? No, the odds go up pretty fast now since we're past 100. Like, we're already like at like 10 times boost in terms of odds. Because we're already over the 1 in 400 mark, I think. I'm just gonna go back and heal. Like, let me look at the chance real quick of what we currently have. Since we're now at a chain of, well, not chain, a search level of 120. A boosted chance is 1 in 177, with a non-boosted being a 1 in 353. Oh, and I hit the wings because I had to put a 2 on the screen. Yeah, that's one thing I mentioned last time about my model. Whenever I hit 2 on my keyboard, even if I'm just typing, it spawns the wings flames. I think it's gonna be next stream or this stream. Yeah, I hope so. I'm hoping we'll get this stream. Like, do you have like a encounter number you think we're gonna get it on? Like, I'm gonna guess probably by 150. I can see another 30 being needed before we like get it. Especially if we hit a few of the boosteds. Because boosts are almost a 1 in 100, which means like 1% chance of a shiny. Actually, I'm noticing that the gap between boosted and non-boosted spiked. Yeah, we're better than Masuda odds. Think it's gonna be 230? Oh, I really hope not, because this is painful. And I really don't want to do another 100 encounters. These heart skills are gonna come in handy. Yeah, I forgot my Gallade learned Psycho Cut, so I can now start using them as well if needed. Okay, Donkey has an item. Where are they holding? Full heal. Okay. It's really useful to have Donkey on the team with pickup, because the higher the level, the better the items. So eventually we can start getting things like full restores out of them. Also, I'm waiting until we get Blazikenite, because that's when the shiny on Blaziken really starts to show a bit better. Yikes! Okay, are you okay, man? Man, I've had fractured bones. I know how painful that is. And that's not a joint, so yeah. You know, very, used joints. Hopefully you're keeping your weight off that leg. Let's see if that's boosted or not. It's not, it's just quick. Yeah, I have some empathy for that because I've actually fractured my ankle before. Twice. See, I know how painful that is. Although I might argue mine was a bit worse because I was actually on the pressure point of the foot. Like where all your weight really goes to. And no, my father thought I was faking it at the time, so I had to walk on that. And I don't let him live that down, and he hates when I bring it up. Yeah, it was painful. But yeah, like, how should I put this? Basically, yeah, I was little at the time. I think I was like 10 or maybe 12 at the time, and I was playing tag with someone and tried to take a shortcut over a table, like a picnic table, and I fell off and I landed on my foot wrong, and that snapped the bone. And my father thought I was faking it because I was 12 at the time. I couldn't handle pain that well. So I literally was trying to walk off a fractured bone. Eventually, he got so annoyed that he took me to the doctor, and his face went from angry to terrified. Like, literally split second, you could see the horror summon up in his face, like, in a brief moment. He was, like, panicking at that moment. And I do not let him live that down, because it's probably the funniest moment that I have in my thing, and now I can just flex whenever someone says, yeah, I've had worse. It's like I always say, I walked off a broken leg. Yeah, dislocated was also like that's a pretty bad thing as well, because like I'm pretty sure in some cases that could be like paralyzed if you're unlucky with the dislocate. Stop spinning around me. This thing is getting really confusing with its movements. Okay, there we go. But yeah, funny story with that whole thing. And, like I said, I can now flex saying I was able to walk off a broken leg. And I will note, I will sometimes still feel a spike of pain there when it gets into the like colder seasons. But it's not really like just brutal pain, it's more like a spike of discomfort. Okay, immediately hit that one, that's good. Darn it, I was hoping that one would have been shiny, that would have been a perfect one. But yeah, hopefully your injury gets well soon. Like, I'm no doctor, so I don't know how long it will take to heal, but I'm assuming maybe like a few months. I have to boost it as well. Oh, okay, I can see how that happened. That must have hurt. I think I can see one of two ways it could have happened. Yeah, it's one of two ways that a injury in softball could lead to a dislocated joint. At least I can think of. Yeah, the first way I can see it is by a bat accidentally hitting you in the leg if you were playing like umpire, not umpire, catcher or something. And the other is the ball going straight for your leg. Like a rogue bounce or something. hopefully this trap-in shines soon, because I'd really like to continue the game. It was neither. One of the ways could cause a dislocation. Maybe if you're like sliding for the plate and you hit it like on the bone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's skid and then the like plate like hit the edge of the plate. Very English way to say it. Yes, the plate hits the plate because both of them sound exactly the same and mean completely different things. And there's still like 2 other versions of plate out there. Oh, it was a slide, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, possibly with a slide if it hit wrong. Could do it. Okay, got that one last second. Yeah, I can see that hurting a lot as well. I mean, did you at least hit the plate? Like, were you safe? Did you at least get the point for it? Or were they like, yeah, let's just throw him a bone because he just lost one. I'd assume so if you had to bust a leg literally to get it. How's it going, Christian? This one's Earth Power, which would be really nice to have. Sadly, it was not shiny. We need the blue antlion. Because we already got 2 Mega Evolutions, so we're not using Garchomp. And Dragon is really useful. Also because Flygon has the better shiny. It has to be boosted by that speed. Yep, that's boosted and I hit it. Darn it. I can hope. Say, how you doing today, Chris? Or Christian, however you want me to say it. Where was that? 130 on the... 1 second, let me just focus on this. Where is it? I lost it. It's over there. It's fast. You doing good? Oh yeah, like that Dex Nav, yeah, that would have been sick if they did that. Especially with some of these actually showing physical parts of the Mon. Like for example, Ralt shows like its cap. If that was shiny in the bush, that would have looked so clean. Although in this case, it would have made it a lot worse for me knowing that something was shiny and it got away. Because like I said, these are a pain in the rear to hit. Like, it might look easy from, like, your perspective, but I am struggling to keep up with these things. Especially when they're that fast. So I have no time to get to that. Okay, that was, like, literally a millisecond to hit. At least I learned that, like, you have, like, a single second where you can run at it. So it, like, really closes the gap if needed. Oh, yeah. I was gonna check what the odds were at, a, search rate of 130. Let's see, when it's 130, oh, and my eyes change. Oh, and I just messed up my whole display. Okay. Yep, because I decided, oh, yeah, let's just click on my, VTuber page. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, the odds didn't really change that much, it looks like. It might be at max at this point. Which I really hope that's not max, because this is going to take forever if it's a 1 in 353 chance. We are about 130 encounters in. Yeah, 133 encounters. Playing Pearl? Nice. You going for any shinies or you just playing through the game? As I torture myself with desert encounters. Where is it? Bro, that is no time to react. Bro. And that's what I mean by the risk. It can just not get hit. And honestly, I kind of wish I could bring some of these guys to older generations because their shinies look so clean in the 2D sprites. Just playing through the game right now. Yeah, my diamond file, I'm planning to go for a Dex Nav hunt soon, and I'm gonna try and go for, I think, Aeron for my target. Because the teal actually looks really good, and because of champions, I have gotten a soft spot for Aggron. Yeah, I know how good chain fishing is. We actually got a shiny from that in this as well. Which is also why we have a Swallow on the team named Bait. Although I hate using Dex Nav in the deserts and caves. And technically also the ocean. And then there's just that, where it just will not even pick it up. Which is why I'm not immediately firing off a repel right now. Close. Sticky hold. Same out of battle ability, but slightly different move. Actually, I think they do the exact same thing either way. Yeah, I think they are carbon copies of each other. Kind of like Vital Spirit and Insomnia kind of deal. Game might have the most like ways to hunt, but it's not exactly easy for some of these. Yeah, the exact same thing. Yeah, there's a handful of moves that are kind of like that, or not moves, abilities. Like I just mentioned that one earlier. I think Sheer Force has one that's kind of close to it. Like double attack and doesn't use secondary effects. I think, but don't quote me on that. Like, I know there's more than 2. They're like that. Oh, nice. What do you get? Where you like saying the next one of these is gonna be shiny? This thing can actually get close to me. Bruh, that was literally a millisecond. Wait, why did I encounter something? Man, I hope not. I hope not. That, you realize the attack power on that thing? It opens up its jaw, I'm dead. Oh, no wonder I have no tail. Where's my tail? Yeah, I will say I'm gonna be slightly retconning this character in the future when I get a new model change, like when that eventually happens. Like, that's not for a while though, because those, like, go behind the scenes thing, VTuber models cost a lot. Like, this one I'm using right now costs like 400 bucks. But yeah, when I do eventually get another one, I'm probably gonna retcon him to have a tail. Because currently he does not. Good thing I don't have repel on. Oh, you got a shiny Halucha, nice. Yeah, like, the main reason I'm doing that is, like, if I do get another model over time, it would add a bit more of a sense of just natural movement to it, instead of just looking like blank PNG when I'm just staying still focused. Of course, obviously, my eyes, like, dart like crazy when I am just focusing, trying to keep up with these things. But these things also never want to stay still. Unless they're just hiding. Bruh. Thank you for going right next to me. What do you mean by one is a 1 in 8,000? Like, do you mean you got them in separate games? Or you got one with a method and one without a method? And by 1 in 8,000, I'm guessing it was probably in Diamond. Or not Diamond, in Pearl, because you're playing that currently. And I think you can get that in one way. I forgot exactly how, though. I think it was like, either, like I remember there was a way to get Bellsprout in that game, I think. Was it like one of the outbreaks? Or is it like one of the dongle methods, like, spawns? Like, you know when you have like a Gen 3 game in the base of the DS? That's how I'm able to encounter things like Soul Rock in my copy of Diamond. Oh, nice! That's a really good first one. My first shiny in ZA was a Magikarp. Pokemon Silver and Let's Go Eevee. Oh, dang, you got like a really old shiny. Yeah, I don't think I have any in my copy of Gold. Other than the Gyarados, I have no shinies in Gold. I'm really getting age checked right now because I have a DS that can actually do dongle method. And it has Palkia and Dialga on it. Yes, I have the original one of that, like, remake of the Switch type of deal. Like, what the BDSP, Switch was based off of. Oh yeah, I'm really getting aged right now. Because I have a Game Boy with, like, a base gold in it. No, I'm only 21. I got half of these things from like garage sales. But still. I mean, the DS was a gift from my cousin, but still. You really feel old when people say they don't have certain things that you grew up with, or are shocked by the fact that you even have one. Even though the DS is a goated console. Bro, can this thing stay still and stay above the ground? Yeah, 21-year-old and already has back pain and has consoles that freak people out. I feel old. Yeah, my DSi still works, but one of the back buttons doesn't, but I still use it. Because, like, it's just a little, trip down memory lane thing for me. Because I grew up on the DSi. Darn it! Yeah, I got Game Boy Advance as well, but, like, it was a, like, thing for my cousin. Like, different cousin. One cousin gave me the DS, and the other gave me a Game Boy. The ironic thing is, the Game Boy was given to me by someone who's younger than me. Okay, let's see. What are the odds when we're at 140? Okay, I don't think they go up anymore. I think we're at the cap. I'm just gonna check. What happens when I go to 50? Yeah, I don't think the odds are going up anymore. I think they cap at like a certain number. Yeah, they're capped. I can't even keep a streak over 5. What do you mean? They're too fast for me when they hit the first boost. The only benefit is that it's better than Masuda with just a non-boosted one. Well, if we can hit a boosted one, then it's like 0.5. Yeah, trust me, you're gonna see a lot of broken streaks because these things are way too fast. Okay, I like KFC more than Popeyes. I'll say that much in my sense. Are you saying that because of the Blaziken name? When I go to KFC, I usually just get a whole bucket of chicken legs. And I will eat the entire thing. Oh, and I hit the eyes by accident at some point. Eyes, turn off. Where's the I button? There we go. I gotta remember. Those number keys change my eyes. Why did no one tell me? Are you serious? How's it going, Drawer? I thought we were watching One Piece like not that long ago. I mean, Burger King is a decent thing as well. It's not the healthiest choice in the world, but it's something. They spawn right next to me, so I can catch ya. Right, you're too far out. No! Darn it. Don't even bother with the repel. If I encounter something, I encounter something. And thanks a lot, Drawer. Yeah, Taco Bell is a goated fast food option. Although I will say on my like top of the list for fast foodish joints, which I don't even know if it counts, would be Shake Shack is one I really like. Why did everyone go silent when I said Shake Shack? Because yeah, they use like a better quality beef in their burgers, so it really like makes it taste better. And I can get a triple burger there with bacon. I'm just thinking about it's making my mouth water. And why do they make it that you have to like barely press down on your circle pad to even like sneak up to these things? It makes it so annoying to keep it up to muscle memory. Okay, no, Five Guys, I would not say like to Five Guys. Like Shake Shack is better quality though. Like the beef is better quality than like other joints. Although I won't argue that Five Guys is a very fast place when it comes to food. Just love barbecue. Lessons, I just like burgers. Can't go wrong with a good bacon cheeseburger. Probably one of my favorite dishes. I wasn't even running! What do you mean? That was just full sneak! Okay, that's true. I forgot about your allergy. Don't they also just have like giant bags of peanuts around the place? That's a hot take, because you know I'm Italian. Yeah, probably barbecue though. I have to say that because I'm still American, but and also because barbecue just tends to have more dishes I like. Well, you said You didn't say pasta, you said pizza. Come on, you know I have the soft spot for Big ZD. Bring pasta into the mix, this is gonna become an unfair fight because of the amount of options you have with that dish. Also, anyone know any good recipes that involve beef? Because my family decided to buy a quarter of a cow and we just have a giant stack of beef in like different types of cuts. Yeah, we have like things like steaks, ground beef, strip cuts, like all those things. Like every type of like beef-based meat cut you can think of, we have now. Or at least most. Thing is, I'm trying to learn how to cook a little bit, so that would come in handy in some sense because my main ingredient normally is beef. Let me just inheritance before I read that. Let's stay still. Grind up with some sausage meat and make burgers. I mean, it's already ground beef. How do you get any more grinded than grounded up meat? Unless you mean to grind up sausage meat and then mix those. Oh great, this is a boosted one. Oh, I got it, okay. Darn it. That's what I thought when we first, like, when I first heard about it, but no, it's like different types of cuts. So we have a bunch of bags of ground meat, we have cuts of steak, cuts of strip loin, like all those things put together in like bunches. So we have like numbered amounts and it adds up to a quarter of a cow. No time to react it. Ah! Yeah, tacos are a good way to go. Probably is gonna be a handful of taco dishes with it. This trap bench is annoying. And you all are making me hungry. All I had was leftover pizza for like dinner. And Burger King for lunch. Probably gonna like snack on the bag of Doritos I have in here after this. Because I currently can't because both my hands are being used for this. It is. It is annoying. I just want this thing to turn blue so I can move on. Desert Dexnap is annoying as heck because they just keep moving. And you have to sneak. I mean, you gotta get lucky with where it like goes to half the time. Because otherwise you won't be able to get close enough before it moves again. What time is it right now for me? 1 second, let me just get through this first before I look at a clock. It is currently 10:28 for me, PM. Out of all the generations, I gotta think for a moment on that. Honestly, I'd probably say, Poke Radar would probably be my favorite method. So it's, I start 12's always messed me up. Is that, noon? Or is that midnight? I always mix them up. I'm starting to notice though they can only really go in a certain radius when they first spawn in, so they can't exactly just walk across the map. That's high noon. Yeah, I think the game also kind of gives away that it's night for me right now, because it uses the computer's clock for like calculating the time of the game. So yeah, we don't really get daytime spawns in this, because I stream late in the day, or usually at night, like right now. Yeah, here's the thing though, SOS was a pain in the rear because you had to know how many power points your mon like had that you're hunting. So like if you want something like a shiny Bagon, you have to know how many things for like Rage, Dragon Breath, and all those attacks to put together. And then switch it on command when you know it's gonna pop. With like a struggle. Either that or get like the very hard to get Trevenant that was hidden ability of Harvest that also has Trick. While also holding a Leva Berry. Ironically, you can get it in Oras, but still. Actually, that was the only way to get it. You had to have Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire and then Dexnav a Phantom that had both the correct ability and move. And also, I've only really done one ever successful SOS hunt, and that was Hakamo'o. Ironically, the pseudo-legend. Oh, that was fast. Okay, we got lucky there. Well, can you blame me? You know me. I am a nerd when it comes to Pokemon. Why do you think I played so much? It's because elemental monsters fascinate me. That's also why I like Monster Hunter. And also I know that one specifically because I had to get one. I have one in my main file of Ultra Moon right now. Nope, my Ultra Moon file is barely touched because I usually play Ultra Sun. I just have an Ultra Moon because I wanted to do like a shiny run in that. No, I didn't get a single one. Or I wanted to have at least a shiny in it. Was the thing. So my target was full Mantis, but it never showed up after like 300 encounters. And notice what I mean by these things are a pain in the rear. I had no time to get close to that thing. Also, I gave myself the shiny charm because I didn't want to get stuck in hunts like this. Also, I will admit it wasn't cheating because I did vote on it with you guys. See if I should give myself the shiny charm. And we did agree yes on that vote. And that was so I could just play the game. Which, I mean, it did work for a bit. I got my first 3 pretty fast. My Glade was like my first like stagger. Gulpin only took like, I think like 3 streams to get, and the Gyarados was I think 4. That's just because I was bad with timing. Now I think we're on to like 5 or 6 right now with Trapinch. Because this one's a pain in the rear to encounter even 1. That was a good one. Please be shiny. End my suffering. Darn it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Drawer. Probably gonna wrap up soon anyways. Probably get to like one more boosted fail or something like that. Or if we somehow manage to pop it, then maybe I'll keep going, but we'll see. Yeah, knowing that my odds aren't going to get any better than what I currently have is a little bit sad, but at least I know that I'm at max odds now. And Trapinch dodged my attack. I mean, honestly, I didn't even know that Blaziken could miss. Because I don't really use Blaziken that much. It's not really that high on my fire-type starter choices. Things like Incineroar are closer to the top. And Infernape. And also Emboar. And Charizard. Charizard is also up there for fire-type starters I usually use. Or that. Okay, that would be a sign to stop. Let's head back to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, we're almost to 160 encounters, and that's what we're gonna wrap up. It's a dog, a gecko, and a bird. I don't remember all 3 of their names at the top of my head, but I know that the bird is named Brout just because of the memes. I think it was like Gekakwa was the water one, and Ponbon I think was the fire one. I might be getting the names wrong, but I think that was them. It's been so long since I've seen any news on Gen 10, so... Let me just quickly before we do it, check the Dex Nav calculator, see if it actually does get any higher. I'm gonna put it like to 999 and see what happens. Okay, actually no, the odds can go further it seems, because 999 is like a 1 in 84 chance. So let's see, if I go to 160 on my chance. 1 in 158 for boost and 1 in 319. I know the odds can still go up, okay. That's a little bit of a benefit on my end, I guess. Alright then guys, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already if you're on YouTube, and to follow us if you're on Twitch. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.